リヒトクライスの名においてあなたを
止められるかい僕を。ファーストクローズリバイカウンター
テイクリットアロー。はい、だんだん逃がさない。シックアンドファースト。
見事だ。
おっと射抜く。8エヴァースト落ちなさい。やります。惜しいです。
捉えた。興味の裏に
油断した。変えます。意識
カウンター捉えた。捉えた。カウンター
テイクリットファイヤー。
見事終わらせよう。捉えた。ダウスもっと君のセカンドクローズリバイ4分捉えた。興味の裏に
やります。エアリアル落ちなさい。
カウンター見事
ヒアリ変遷マイアルやりますね。
打ち取られ
行きます。
カウンター
やりますね。変遷ディバインスラスト。はい、見切りました。皆さんその意識
終わらせよ行く
ガード射抜く。つめ皆さん変遷射抜く。読めてます。
捉えた。興味の裏にナイス
全員で執行します。お別れです。
見事なんだ
見せてみます。これが変遷あなたエヴァーションやっ払っただんだん見切れます。立ちなさい。
ファイナルクローズリバイ
射抜く。弾く。
打ち抜け
行きま弾く。
ラストに
やります。弾く。読めてます。エアリアル腹詰めます。
カウンター興味の裏に
やります。読めてます。惜しいです。これ式見切りました。
カウンター
腹詰めます。これならどうですか。エヴァーション何払う。詰めます。エヴァーション足元これが見せてあげます。テイクリットアロー。だんだん逃がさない建設旋回。
見事
逃がさない建設。詰め油断しました。集合。
この力はじけとる
やりますね。変えます。リバインスラスト。だんだんヒアリ建設エアリアル。
世界に染まれこれは始まりそして終わりとなる。電球は光に閉ざし大地は赤金に染まる。ブレイクダウン黒明けの時
リヒトクライスの名においてあなたを
カウンター
奇襲が詰めます。惜しいです。見切りました。その程度です。
川捉え
射抜く。皆さん建設。はい建設旋回。
見事
奇襲を進めます。見せてあげます。詰めます。これなら建設あなたエヴァーションそこからテイクリットアロー。だんだん刃のものを
見事
ヒアリやりますね。変えます。ディバインスラスト。建設あなたエヴァーションやっ払っただんだん呼吸より勝敗は
セカンドクローズリバイト突進力を
見ました。
トライトライ
なんて足元にこれなら建設あなたエヴァーションやっ払っただんだんヒアリ建設あなた
見事カウンター
詰めます。行きます。チェーンシフト
カウンター
だんだんヒアリ建設シックアンドフォース
見事
貫く。はいアイテムチェーンに実行します。お別れです。響きます。
カウンター
読めてます。詰めます。そのケースヒーリングホプロ
カウンター
貫く。
カウンター
チェーンシフト建設旋回射抜く。
ファイナルクローズリバイラストに巡るナイスキーストライ
建設あなたエヴァーション
はじけとる
見せてあげます。捉えました。
カウンターは読み取る。
読めてます。
行くよ、打ち抜け。力
見切れます。払った大胆左牽制進めます。
ブレイクダウン。ウィナークロン。真なる深きゆえ、それは偽りなるパラリア。決して交わらぬ定めであるなら、風穴を開けてやるしかあるまいさ。
AquaLord, where you at? AquaLord, where you at? AquaLord, wait, man. AquaLord, let me tell the screen. Partiality, where you at? I'm gonna have you play on the screen for Enkidu. AquaLord, where you at? AquaLord, raise your hand for the AquaLord. AquaLord. Quincy, where you at? I'm gonna have you play Gavin in Enkidu. If there's no good setup. Quincy, I'm gonna have you play Gavin in Enkidu.
Select your character.
見せてあげましょう。年季の違いを。
ファーストクローズ。リバイス。
行きましょう。予測だ。カウンター。フライのハッどう滑る動く。色。
セカンドクローズ。 リバイ
そこで
カウンター
やりますエテライト
カウンター
やりますね
ここだ
返しカウンターこちらの計算を超えます。
ウィナーエルトナムセレクトユアキャラクターじゃちょっくら
10
頭のしとい
年前はまだまだ戦いの年季というものを教えてあげましょう。お仕置きの時間です。
かいファーストクローズリバイカウンター
やりますよ。行きましょう。
今のは惜しかったリムリーパー手先おいカウンター今のは
色々
それで終わりかどっちだカウンター
全く投げ
セカンドクローズリバイカウンタ
まだまだ以上です。分かりきった結末でした。
エルトナム
なんとなくいい勝負になっていましたが誤解なきよう。この世界での戦い、私は自分に制限を課して戦っているなら私がここを滅ぼすものとなりかねない。
Shaly, I'm gonna have you play Partiality in Enkidu.
Hello, hello, everybody. You are watching Bread and Butter here at Laurel Park. Don't think we've had anyone on commentary yet so far. Everyone's just playing their games. I'm Gavin, joined by...
I'm AquaLord. I got here 10 minutes ago.
And then just played on stream like 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
That's I actually didn't see how the result went. So either I'm very rude or okay. Anyways, we're here at Bread and Butter 49 here at Xanadu Games in Laurel Park. It is wonderfully sunny Saturday. Not that we would know, staying inside. But we have Undernight for you now. There's a little bit. I'm not sure if Guilty Gear Tekken is making it on stream next.
I don't know either, actually.
Either way, we got giant crowds for both. We got giant crowd in general, a lot of entrants, a lot of people coming down for Tekken. We're going to play a little bit of Undernight before we get started tonight. On your screen now, we have VickiViper and CBoy. I think I've seen CBoy in Undernight, but it's been so long I don't quite remember who they play.
I don't think I've watched either of these players, at least not here.
VickiViper, Central Virginia, Richmond-based player. She plays me and Akatsuki. I would know. I got reverse sweep by it at regional one time. VickiViper, the kind of player who really very mental-based player. So sometimes locks in and just is unstoppable to beat. So we'll see what VickiViper shows up tonight.
Good music taste. Okay. Jumps out.
Matching colors.
Doesn't get quite the confirm. Oh, yeah. Alright, oh no. Okay. Full confirm. Going. Never mind. Alright, my bad. Ooh. Someone's got to finish a combo eventually. Alright. Yeah, backdash out of that. Still no. Ooh. Please. A combo. Nope. Yeah. Respect Katsu a lot more than you need to. I throw. Alright, one more. Yeah. Yeah, I would have done it too. Alright.
Oh, doesn't have the combo.
Doesn't quite.
I think if the corner wasn't there, the fireballs actually would have landed. Like she bounces back a few more feet and it works, but I can't imagine that isn't planned out and that was just the corner kind of messing it up. Close match so far.
First finished combo of the match. And it's in round 2. Alright. Game simple. Up, back out. Doesn't quite yeah. Fireballs. Air throw under. Ooh, just presses. That's not real. Oh my god.
I think you're really just kind of owning this match with great movement in general, but CBoy's fighting back now that he has neutral again, but...
Yeah, CBoy's doing like fine neutral, but CBoy's not finished on combo yet. Got close though. Alright. Oh no.
You know, what can you do with where Puppet is set, but that worked out. CBoy made the most out of a bad situation at the end there. I mean, it would have taken 2 interactions either way, so the dog location was good.
But still, Chaos gets like so much off a knockdown that not being able to consistently round into that is pretty detrimental to the game plan. But now we're seeing something.
Oh, okay, Vicky just like matches out.
out.
I was just telling AquaLord earlier playing friendlies that Undernight, an Undernight staple is whiffing a button completely and making like something amazing happen out of it. It's kind of what we just saw from Vicky.
2 throws.
All right, Vicky takes game 1.
Yeah.
The Vicky who is shaken up has appeared, as you can see from the camera shot there. But if Vicky's shaken up and still winning rounds, then I don't think she has much to worry about.
Shields it and gets the punish. The fireball went the right way at least, but that's not gonna matter with your opponent knows to just press. Fireball, air throw under. Doesn't gamble on anything. Right. Every time. Not quite. Alright, big fireball, doesn't care. Another round.
Alright, so CBoy trying to keep it close. Gives 1 round padding to gain knocked out here. This is winner's side. That's a 3. Vicky has a lot of meter to go with. She's probably going to get Vorpal here.
Yeah. Vorpal,
So, run up meaty? Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Great shields. All right, you got Vorpal. Do something with it.
Probably the best part about that with CBoy is that he didn't accidentally shield break.
I like the choice.
Punch out the dog, doesn't matter because Chaos is right behind it. Ooh!
I like the jump back buttons.
Unfortunate low catch from Vicky.
I'm liking the jump back buttons from CBoy, but a lot of them aren't quite hitting. Good tech.
Oh, good tech. Oh, great parry! Ooh. All right.
Oh, you're under.
That was AquaLord, who's heading out to play his match. Xanadu very open with commentary. People can kind of jump in, jump out, get your practice in. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm out of Undernight for the day. If Vicky can just keep CBoy in the corner here, should be pretty easy win. The Vorpal, the grid break helps. Yeah, just kind of knocks him back in. Has the meter, going to close it out. CBoy, well fought, but Vicky manages to get just a few interactions that matter. CBoy on your right. And fun expression. All right. Okay, VickiViper moves on to winner semis with that. Small but powerful Undernight bracket tonight. Anyways, welcome everybody, VGBootCamp 2. My name is Gavin, and I'll be with you for the Undernight part of Undernight 2. A lot of people here today here at Xanadu Games at Royal Park. This is our monthly series, one Saturday a month for the most part. Of course, we also have games on Thursdays. We have our FGC Weeklies on Thursdays. Follow Xanadu Games on Twitter to find out all of Xanadu's events between Smash, Melee, FGC, etc. But we're going to hang out today with our FGC Monthly. One backdrop to this monthly, of course, is that Combo Breaker is next week. A lot of players from the DC, Maryland, Virginia, DMV region going to that tournament. I think at last count we had over 30 players represented at that tournament as we're getting the list made so people can kind of hype each other up, find each other. So a lot of people are coming into this monthly knowing that Combo Breaker's right around the corner. I wore the shirt to celebrate. Nightshade and Flunk, both players from the team I hail from, Rock the Baby. This will be a quarterfinal match, so top 8 deciding match between Nightshade and Funktastic. Funktastic, long-time multiplayer, long-time French-bred player, off and on. Plays a lot of different games, but is recently locked in on these French-bred games. Nightshade, historically a Strive player, has found a new life here in Undernight, working pretty hard at it. So we're going to have another Akatsuki on the screen. I don't love the idea of Kuon Akatsuki. If I were the Akatsuki player, I'm not feeling great about this in general, but we're not going to worry about matchups here at Xanadu today. We're just going to do our best as RTB NPJKLY Nightshade takes on Funktastic. Ooh, good strike throw. That's one thing you're going to see from Flunk a lot. You're going to see a lot of challenges on meaties from Kuon's burst. It's a little hard to punish, as you just saw from Nightshade, so you have to be rather aware from it. It doesn't last long. Then, of course, Funktastic, as Kuon can kind of hit you from anywhere on the screen. I think this is, in my opinion, one of those make the Kuon respect you matchups. And so far, Funktastic does not respect Nightshade as he takes game 1. Run up grab. Nightshade represented parry just now. It's going to be kind of hard to find a place where that works against Kuon, right? Because you're not really parrying full screen. Kuon is really aggressively going in and out of your range. Funktastic is more than willing to play back, play forward. Former and current Vlav player in Melty Blood, his most recent French spread game. Ooh! Good reaction, but just, you know, hard for Akatsuki to kind of pick up Oki from a raw DP mid-screen. Good approach. Good stagger. Ooh, there we go. That was supposed to be a responsive assault, but Nightshade just throwing fireball. Hard to do grounded fireballs against Kuon, of course, as we see Funktastic just jumping all of them, and Funk takes round 1. Oh, smiles on the left of your screen. Nightshade, good attitude as well. He's sitting there thinking, I have to deal with this crap. Oh, good roll. Cool roll, I don't know. Maybe not good roll, but it was a roll. It was a thing to happen. Good dash attack. That's going to give him corner. Oh, good shimmy, but no punish. Oh, but good mash low from Funk, but also doesn't punish. What's going on? Finish your food, gentlemen. I know we just went to breakfast. But, okay. Nightshade unfortunately puts himself in the corner. Ooh, backsnap has to shimmy back into the corner. He's going to pay for it. Oh, up low teleport mix up from Funktastic. I think Nightshade needs to be more willing to reversal, maybe. Kind of, again, I think this is, in my opinion, it's a respect matchup, right? You have to force the Kuon to be a little scared of you. Ooh. Chain shift into the overhead. That is going to kill. All right, Nightshade on the board with 1 round. Couldn't come at better time. Ooh, good shimmy back, but gets caught. Ah, wake up grab. Something Funk has been way willing. Oh, that was a great block on the cross up. I was going to say, Funk's been very willing to grab this matchup. That Nightshade hasn't, but not really going to matter at the end of this round. Funk does not have to spend any resources for this. Potentially. No, he has no resources to spend. Drops the combo. Does Vorpal get a little bit of energy from it, but unfortunate for Nightshade. Just 99.9% to getting the grid there. Not sure if it would have done anything in the face of the spike. Ooh! Stray hit. Very hard to convert off of. That's the second time Nightshade's gotten that, just kind of fireball punishing the burst. Oh no! Funk with the respect at the wrong time for Nightshade. Nightshade has a lot of resources. It could be an even game on life if Nightshade can just find something now. Yes, yes. Roll-in was a great decision. Okay, oh, punish it! You have a lot of mirror to work with, but a little bit too high. Okay, the American reset pays off a lot. This is not going to kill, and the grid bar does stop. Good fireball, just keep a distance, just watching, respecting burst. That was an interesting float back shimmy. Nightshade trying to find the best places. Yes, yes! Not to show bias, but I'm very happy Nightshade read that situation. Punished the fireball. I don't think Flunk is going to fall for that again this set. But great showing by Nightshade on that one. Funktastic just really, yeah, I mean, it's hard for Akatsuki, who's like so used to this parry-based gameplay, to fight against a Kuon. I think, I want to say that Funk and Nightshade, by the way, play each other a decent amount. They're not completely unfamiliar with each other, so Nightshade should kind of like know his way around parts of the matchup. Funk's just a really strong and solid player regardless, but it's not like Nightshade doesn't know, oh, parry's not going to work here, and just die to try and parry over and over again. Oh, the pinwheel traveling forward is so annoying. Oh, that does not work out for Akatsuki. I was kind of hoping for Nightshade there, not gonna lie. Okay, dash up one step at a time. Great parry! That was an amazing read on slide. Oh! Caught the run up. Nightshade does have grid right now. He does have Vorpal. Oh! That should have been OTG'd by Funk. Great roll, great block, but unfortunately just pressed a little, just mashed a little worse. All right, Funktastic moves on to top 8. And that's going to be lining up partially versus Funk to see who goes over to winter finals. All right. We have more Undernight for you right away. We're moving this bracket on. There are a lot of people here today, guys. I'm looking forward. I'm looking literally forward over at Xanadu Games. There are a lot of people here right now. So we're just trying to get some of these brackets done. Give you guys as much matches as we can. Oh, what have we got to talk about? I mean, there's a lot to talk about. We can talk about the fact that VGBootCamp does have a TikTok that has been posting a little bit more. I'm still waiting for that awesome FGC clip to show up in my algorithm. I'm staring at you, VGBootCamp TikTok overlords. Give me my FGC clip. I'm begging you. But no, there's pretty cool footage over there regardless. We're going to get you more Undernight, of course. I mean, I guess if you scroll down on Twitch, actually, I've got the Twitch up. I can actually see that. If you scroll down, you should see a lot of places you can follow Xanadu Games, and we just love to see you come over. We'd love to see more people come out for our events all over the place here at Xanadu Games at Laurel Park. Laurel Park itself, I'm even looking past the door. A pretty busy place on a Saturday. All right, what have we got here? We got VickiViper and Dylan on the screen. This is going to be for winners finals, so we are officially in the top 8 right now in our Undernight bracket. Dylan, of course, playing a very, very solid Hyde. And Vicky, who we just saw in Akatsuki. A lot of Akatsuki today. I have a lot of fighting game footage for you here tonight at Xanadu. I'm just happy to be here. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm just here to enjoy fighting games tonight, spend time with y'all. How do we get back to the title screen, y'all? What? Too many. What, guys? Just. Oh wait, what's? we broke Undernight. Calm down, y'all. Should be Hyde. Should be Akatsuki. I think Dylan has a very terrifying Hyde. My honest opinion. Pretty scurry. I think Hyde in general is a character I find very scary. Orbiters are frightening. Funktastic joining on the mic right now for this set.
Hey, Gavin.
Hi, Funk. Good match against Nightshade just now.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We're going to be having another Akatsuki player, though, coming up against Dylan. Dylan's Hyde.
Dylan's Hyde, hailing from Milwaukee. If you've played in any Undernight monthlies or weeklies or anything online, you've probably interacted with Milwaukee before. They're pretty cool folks.
Yeah, absolutely. Very chill dude. VickiViper also pretty chill, very old school. Been around for a long time.
The fact that he can just make the DP save like that's hilarious.
Very sad.
I think Hyde is, I mean, this is just, again, I said this about the last set. It's very, who can force who to respect each other more.
Yeah.
And Hyde kind of gets the advantage of that, right? Because Hyde is going to be playing you at just any range Akatsuki has to get in to earn that respect. Dylan doesn't really care. Dylan will fight you from anywhere, including right up on you on the corner as you take round 1.
Yeah, for sure. Akatsuki definitely loses in the range game. Like, his fireball, even as buffed as it is, does not deal with high fireballs very good. Hyde's fireball.
That's the thing I like about Dylan, right? Dylan is willing to get in your face. Dylan is willing to play the zone game. He plays both very excellently, right? And I love the use of Dylan's orbiters. They just infuriate me whenever I play him, but I have to respect it, right?
Notoriously, Dylan loves playing characters with fireball follow-ups. I bet if we had another option, he wouldn't be playing Hyde.
Okay, Vicky's in. Vicky has to hold this.
Oh.
Good stagger pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fireball. 1, 2.
Still has Vorpal. Oh, gets the throw. Still in lead for the cycle.
The goal here is not to just waste Vorpal on one block string, and Vicky did that very well. I don't see her not closing this. There we go. 4.2 clean to respond 1-1.
Yeah, Vicky, a very old school player, playing games from CBS to the modern games today. She's very strong, very good fundamentally.
Very well-rounded. I think Akatsuki is a character that rewards well-rounded pressure.
All right, big damage. 4.3. She's got to guess probably one more time or it's over. That guess was the wrong guess. Did not block the overhead. That, yeah, most certainly death. Yep.
Woo. Very much who oppresses who first matchup as well. neither of these characters are going to give up a moment of space as soon as either one gets in.
It is crazy how much higher damage that this game is. It's very noticeable, especially when you get into the high damage IW combos. Oh, wow. Just J2C right in their face to look for a button. That's going to give her the corner. Get some good damage to boot without any meter. Techs the throw, very good on Dylan. Vicky just aware, just completely pressing a button in order to get herself out of this situation. Oh, all right.
Oh, great assault.
Wow. There we go. All right, throw, all right. We're going to move on in. Yep. At this point, Vicky has to play a little bit careful. Hyde waiting in the spacing game currently. He just tries to go for a Tatsu out, making the save. Doing it again. The jump 2C to look for the button. Very smart. Doesn't convert and get the kill, however. Oh, never mind. We're going to get a projectile right there. Can't react to the hot plasma over 2 inches from your face. All right. All right. One up throw. Jab. Going to get a full combo. There we go. Off into the corner. Oh no, the drop. That's going to give Vicky a huge opportunity here. But unfortunately, she drops it as well. Yep, giving Dylan a moment to backdash. Have some spacing, but he's going to get the reversal. Woo! Let's see, not quite dead. He's going to go for it, though, and do some very solid damage. One more guess from Vicky. And, yep. Goes in, shimmies, baits out a counter. And it's going to be game point for Dylan. Let's see, what are we doing here? The Orbiter, just playing projectile war, run and throw. Dylan getting a lot of mileage out of the attempted run-up throws. Vicky immediately aware. Oh, the 214C to go through the Orbiter projectile. Very smart.
And if Dylan's just a little farther back, he doesn't have to worry about that. But just, Vicky had not really represented the willingness to do the super up until now.
Yeah, agreed. Sometimes you just got to whip it out in order to get past the projectile war. Woo! Do it again!
Oh! Okay, Vicky's scaring me with just whiff buttons. Oh, that was an early JC, but it works out for her.
There's some scramble situations coming up. 2
games in a row now. I'm going to say it again. Undernight's a game where you whiff and get rewarded for it every once in a while. Oh, great amp. Okay, Vicky also has CS, so she needs to just get 5K out of this. Or a really good Oki situation.
One more guess.
That's not the great Oki situation. Okay, good standing ground and just like punching forward.
Steal cycle in the last second, but it's not going to matter. That's going to be it.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
There it is.
Last hit, yeah.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
That was actually very tragic. Like Vicky had that for a moment. She had the golden opportunity. She stole cycle at the very last second with that throw, but she did not get a chance to take capitalize on that opportunity.
Dylan all smiles, cornered and surviving that last step. But he was up anyways, you know.
Yeah, it's
Dylan had a lot of room to worry about that. All right. Anyways, welcome back if you're just now, welcome if you're just now joining us to Bread and Butter. I think I heard your name, Funk.
Yep, that's me.
So that's going to be Funk on stream versus Partially. Partially, I don't really know that well. A lot of people just kind of show up to Xanadu on these monthlies that you've never heard of, and then proceeds to just tear through bracket. I'll mention that Partially beat Shaly in Winners Quarters, who was originally our first seed. I'm not sure who, I don't know much about Partially. Someone in chat I'm sure is a fan and can let me know, but took out one of DMV's reigning kings in Shaly and forced Shaly to kind of start fighting through the losers bracket. Now Shaly's making a great run, beating Macman's currently playing Rissir, but right now the star of the show is going to be whoever fights Dylan in winners finals, and that's going to be the winner of this set. Funktastic having a great run so far. 2-0 Gavin, 2-1 Nightshade. Partially a bit better on the bounty hunting, taking down Shaly and AquaLord. So if you're looking at strength of schedule, Partially is looking pretty good. We are quickly trying to find out your top 8, but this is the winner's side of it. We'll probably have a bunch of loser side matches as we figure out who's moving on to losers quarters, loser semis after this. But I'm excited to see the Eltnum that took down our reigning Seth Shaly, and we'll see how Funk deals with it. 2C, not the best button to deal with roll, but honestly, not many people roll, so it's kind of hard to judge that situation. I like a lot of Kuon's matchups, at least on paper, or rather in reality. On paper might tell you something different, but knowing Funk at this level of play, very frustrating to deal with, as he really just is more than welcome to, or more than willing to play you full screen at 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock on your screen, just stay in the upper right corners and just bombard you and force you to go in. That said, Partially, who has been forced to go in, is super appreciating it. Ooh, okay, so now we have the punish on the burst. This should be it. That's a lot of meter. That's CS. So the goal here is to not burn resources on the way out, which Partially did not. Well done. Let's see what I can learn about Partially in a very short amount of time. Maryland player who attends quite a few Undernight events, but at a quick glance, just overperforming this tournament by taking down Shaly. Just kind of okay results all over the place, but making a huge run here tonight at Bread and Butter. Today at Bread and Butter. Yeah, that's tough. Again, a lot of characters, even that are zone projectile based, have a real hard time dealing with Kuon's angles, but either way, Partially takes it. Partially's been working hard. Xanadu game's pretty loud right now as we're figuring out how Tekken's gonna run. We have what potentially could be, I don't know, I'm just pulling this out of the air, could be a pretty close to record-breaking number of Tekken entrants. I'll go get the real number for you in a second as we finish this set. But a lot of people have traveled for this monthly. Oh yeah, that's a lot. 54 Tekken players about to fight for their lives after this Undernight bracket. That bracket's starting soon. We'll probably be here with some Tekken action after Undernight. I'm not sure if they're going to prioritize Strive or Tekken in this case. But that's a problem for someone else later. All right, Partially one game away from entering winter finals. Meeting DYLanXLusoren. Funk has some time to fight back. He's gonna get grid here, hopefully. Okay, but was the grid worth whatever combo you're about to eat here? That's a lot of meter from Partially, and that's Okie, and that's the CS. So it did pay off. Just that one bit of grid is going to give Funktastic a chance to fight back. But drops out of the pinwheel. Ah, that was not intentional. All right, and Partially just manages to squeak by and land that last confirm to put Funktastic out of winner's bracket. Funktastic walking fast in our general direction to chat with us. But Partially, very strong play. Alrighty. Okay, so that's gonna set up winners finals for Partially versus Dylan. Man, you don't even want to take like a 5-second breath?
Oh no, I'm really into it.
Okay, I'll let you talk about that set on your own for a second then. You tell, if you're so eager to come back, then well, how'd you feel about it?
It was fun. So I'm not too down with the Eltnum matchup. I realized that I had to block a lot early on to because I can't really zone her. There was a couple dropped inputs. I felt like I had a moment where there was a chance, but clearly he knows the game better than I do. So just a matter of me trying to learn.
I was just being I was being an informed commentator and looking at Partially a bit. Partially just kind of getting you know, mid-level results, just a 13th out of 17 here, an 8th out of 16th here, but then all of a sudden beats Shaly. Partially has hit the lab or something, or figured something out, or is playing out of his mind. To find yourself at this monthly in winners finals.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know. If I remember correctly, yeah, you were right. He was playing. He played me not too long ago, and it was way closer. But yeah, he destroyed me this time.
All right, on your screen now, this is Rissir and Shaly. So Shaly, formerly, I said yesterday, or I said earlier in last set that Shaly's kind of our star Seth player, but Shaly has been playing a lot of Kuon, and not in non-important brackets too. He's entered quite a few large brackets exclusively playing Kuon.
Yeah, definitely playing on. He's playing on WASD and other online brackets, practicing out the Kuon. He's been
getting great results at them.
Yeah, he's been putting on quite a bit of a show with that character. Kuon's really cool.
Well, I have to say, Shaly, formerly known as Northern Lion, has pretty much might have officially moved on from Seth for the time being, and we'll see how against Rissir this goes. Rissir, of course, another local DMV player, going to be a combo breaker, by the way. A lot of recent success with Londrekia. Had a few very strong weeks. I think the momentum is slowing down a little bit, but, you know, getting a good result here will help that a ton.
Yeah, he's spoken before that he notoriously, he tilts a lot against the Kuon matchup. Even though it's probably even, it might maybe slightly in Law's favor at best. Oh, wow, good DP. Yeah, getting the zoning game going.
I think that's what all. I think the fantasy of Londrekia and most characters with strong projectile play just kind of falls apart when Kuon moves into the top corners of the screen. Like, just stay away from it. And then Blizzard is like such a committal super that you don't want to necessarily waste it on just tagging Kuon at full screen with blocks.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
for sure.
All right. So Shaly is not going to take the round with this. Scales. But we're one trade away.
DP?
Oh,
via DP.
Rissir does have Warple, by the way. He's going to use it to just kind of reset pressure. There's the Blizzard, which again, it's like, just block it.
I respect the attempt. Going for the DP to try and catch him way high up in the air.
Yeah, I think it was partially that. I think it was partially waiting for the teleport slide.
That too. Yeah, for sure. Just like
it was kind of the idea that maybe I clip him above, but I definitely block out teleport attempts, but unfortunately just barely the wrong angle.
Yeah, in the hands of a proper mixer, Kuon can be very deadly with his constant teleport mix-ups at his flight.
That was great patience, by the way, from Rissir just now. Rissir just staying just outside of pinwheel range, just outside of 2C range, and also stealing Vorpal on the way out. So Rissir is going to get rewarded by being able to land that force function because of the grid he got from that exchange. Earns the corner as well.
Good call to use the chain shift because at the time he definitely was losing cycle, so he might as well get the most out of it. Oh boy. Yep. EXTP.
It's tough because you're playing Lon's range perfectly. You're playing that mid-screen, just like poke projectile war. Unfortunate grab on the jump. Especially since he was already in the air on the whiff attempt. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But Londrekia is doing everything right in this matchup in my eyes. And then, okay, yeah, that's the most right thing. No, you do have to land the conversion. But that's the unfortunate part about Rissir versus Shaly's Kuon is that you can play the correct ranges, but Kuon has a way to do a Swiss Army knife. He can play any range, even if you're playing a character who traditionally has great mid-range.
Oh, that was so cursed. Oh, I got again the floating into jump B and jump A. Oh, that's so annoying. Big old damage. One more guess. Are we DPing for the win? All right, we're DPing for that million. Storm, don't know if that was a good choice, and it ends up not being. He runs up and eats the flash kick.
All right. Shaly on a warpath coming from that early winner's side loss. Going through Rissir, going through Macmans earlier. I don't think Macman's a slouch, by the way. So Macman's is probably one of the strongest Strive players in the region. Yeah. A very well-known, nationally recognized Aji at this point.
I gotta fight AzureHalcyon.
Kind of. Oh, you've got, yeah. Okay, I'll keep on talking about Macman's and Rissir for a second while Funktastic goes off to fight. But, I mean, a lot of players here who are learning Undernight are no slouches. They come from amazing results in other games, so I'm always excited to see some of these players move over to games that I love, of course. Alrighty. We have another bit of a team kill here. This is going to be Rock the Babies AzureHalcyon versus RTB Funktastic. By the way, my name's Rock the Baby Gavin. So I'm just going to sit here being sad that all my players are, well, there can only be one winner, of course. But I'm glad that one of these two players that are represented by my circle are going to find their way into losers semifinals. Next two matches after this, or next match after this will be Funktastic and AzureHalcyon are on your screen right now. We'll face the winner of VickiViper and Shaly. both players are on a roll despite their places in losers bracket right now. So these two I know play a decent amount. They should kind of understand each other's tricks. Though, I think both of these players are what I would say are more fundamentalists versus adapters. Both of them just have a very solid foundational gameplay, but you don't really see them stray from that very often, especially in these best-of-3 sets. So, I think the winner of the set's going to go to whoever can adjust to who first. Shoutouts to our TO Ayo Boom, who is shouting across the venue to make sure Tekken goes well with this ginormous 54-player bracket. That will be on screen very likely after we wrap up Undernight here in a few games. AzureHalcyon taking game 1. AzureHalcyon, formerly Virginia, current Marylander, but native DMVer, who is just long fighting game player. Historically has played a lot of generally like more footsie-based games, very strong Street Fighter player, Sam Show, but original early French Prince player, just early Zero player. So knows his way around an anime fighter or two. And yeah, that's instant change shift, air grab. That's another thing you're going to see from AzureHalcyon was a very strong anti-air game, and I honestly think that that's exactly what you need against a player like Funktastic, who is very willing to take to the air often. Oh, what a read. Dude, AzureHalcyon grabs are terrifying. I'm the recipient of them most of the time, so it's a bit of schadenfreude to see someone else suffer for a little bit. All right, that was fast. AzureHalcyon up 1, and it's a first to 3. So I'll take guesses in chat. How many seconds will it take for Funktastic to hit the commentator desk if he loses this set? I'm not going to say when he loses. I think Funk can do this. Funk has done it before. Funk has won rounds against AzureHalcyon, but I will say, knowing both of these players very well, being teammates with both of them, AzureHalcyon kind of has the win history here. How about another charge 6C? Yeah! Okay, whiff grab. Funktastic is on the board. Needs to turn this into grid more than anything, but unfortunately gets clipped on the media attempt by a low. And AzureHalcyon is going to take you, I was going to say coast to coast, but kind of just does a shimmy up. Ooh! AzureHalcyon tried for the full screen claw. Funk was faster, but didn't convert it, and then Azure pounced on that opportunity. Funktastic does have meter, does have grid. If Funk's going to win any round, it needs to be now. That will not kill, but it sets up a dangerous Oki situation. CS into burst. Great job by Funktastic to steal that round back. A little bit of screen, and that could have been punished way worse on that 2A. But Funktastic kind of making it out here. Okay. Funktastic has a lot going for him, and he's about to also have grid. He has the Vorpal Cycle, uses it immediately to get some meter. Oh, but you're giving up screen position, so you better make the damage worth it. Simple walk-up, simple meaty. Funk didn't believe. I didn't either. Just the walk-up confirming. Very uncharacteristic for AzureHalcyon to get hit by something like that. Azure's in a lot of trouble, but has every resource in the world to make this work out. Funktastic chipping slowly but surely. AzureHalcyon responds to the teleport, but presses the wrong button to handle the backward shimmy from Funktastic, and that is 1-1. This would be, at least in our interpersonal circle, a big upset. If Funk wins this, this would be just a marquee win for Funktastic, and he's on the way to doing so, especially with this one trade here in Game 3. I think Funktastic has found his happy spot on the stage, but immediately breaches it. I was going to say, if you're outside of Gordeau Scythe range and he's just taking fireballs, you might as well just do everything you can to keep that range. But Funktastic pokes his head out just an inch and just gets murdered for it. Okay. And that put AzureHalcyon on match point. I'll speak from experience. AzureHalcyon, we talked about foundational, fundamental play. It is exhausting to play against AzureHalcyon because he does not budge at all. You cannot force him to play a game he doesn't want to play. You have to be the one to play around it, and it is an exhausting thing to have to do. He will wear you down, as we're seeing in this final game. All the meter he needs to just win this in one more trade is going to also steal the grid cycle. CS into Grim Reaper. That's not going to kill, but we're on. Ooh, Meaty JC stall with the charge. And AzureHalcyon moves on to losers semis. Guaranteed, I think, fourth place with that? I think that's right. All right. Whew. That was exciting. AzureHalcyon moves on. Congratulations. Great run from Funktastic, of course. If you took a bet and said that it would take him 10 seconds to make it back to the commentary desk, you've lost that bet. Funktastic just kind of taking a small breather. Shaking hands, congratulating. Okay, but if you bet under 20 seconds, you lost, because here he is. All right. Okay, AzureHalcyon moves on. He's going to play the winner of VickiViper and Shaly, who will be next on stream. But, all right, Funktastic joins us, presumably for the rest of the broadcast, as we here are here at Bread and Butter.
That was fun, yeah. If you guys are interested, yeah, definitely check us out on Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv. We're on VGBootCamp too. Of course, follow all the VGBootCamp family channels.
Check us out. Follow us on Twitter. Check our TikTok, tiktok.com/VGBootCamp, at VGBootCamp, sorry.
And also at VGBootCamp to be like, we want more fighting game clips.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I was proud of that.
I'm gonna stop reading this until I see a fighting game clip.
Yeah, right. I was so proud of that backdash lightning. I'll never forget that. I don't care how that set went now.
I won't talk too much about your set, but my read was that you exhausted everything you had in game 2, and the moment that you so against Gordeau, right? If you're full screen and he's 3/4 screen, and it's working out for you because you are just forcing fireball into fireball into fireball, keeping him out, and Azure was not handling it well. But the moment you dared step an inch within his range, he's like, the game's over. Download like, complete.
He's got 2/3 of the screen in the palm of his hand.
And he never let it go after that. It's exhausting. I think playing against players like AzureHalcyon, who are just fundamentally and foundationally so sound, you have to adapt to them, and if you give up at any point, you're just done for.
For sure.
That said, now we have VickiViper and Shaly.
Speaking of fundamentally sound players.
Yeah, I would say VickiViper is the example of that in this set, because Shaly is very experimental as a player, just happy to just like play better than you, but not necessarily the same game plan. Like right there, he just did slide teleport, which he did like one single time in his set against Rissir, but it's just like not giving Vicky a chance to give anything to adapt to.
Yeah, he's a very tricky player, loving to go for the mix-ups, notoriously playing Dan in Melty Blood. Woo, perfect. Playing like just outside of Akatsuki range. Yep, immediate punish with the lightning, very good.
Yeah.
This match was just honestly not very good for Akatsuki, because Akatsuki is going to be the one that has to go in, and Kuon outranges him every time. Flash kick.
We'll see what opportunities VickiViper can make when she's able to go in. Ooh, and that's one of them. Oh, no! Okay, we have to...
Yeah. Okay. That was an opportunity.
One thing I like... No, it's not. One thing I really like about what VickiViper does is that VickiViper likes standing her ground and not backdashing into attacks. She's very confident to just hold position, which is exactly what you need to do. Don't give up space against a character like Kuon. Don't give Shaly a chance to get that up right, up left diagonal position like just now. Makes it in. That's it.
Fearless.
All of that,
JC.
All of that comes from VickiViper not wanting to give a single inch of space and just being fully confident in her ability to block.
Nice. Yeah, conversion off the charge JC. We're going to go in. Will VickiViper reversal? Nope. Just blocking. All right, just mashed out the 5B. Oh, walks into the flash kick. That's unfortunate. Yeah, gonna win the Zona game. Shaly doesn't seem too concerned about Vorpal. They're actually gonna end up winning the cycle here very shortly. Yep. Is this dead? No, the drop. They nearly died for that. Oh boy. Punish 6C. That's gonna really hurt.
Vicky needs to focus on getting back to cycle in this instance. Great run-up block. Oh my god. Vicky was super aware right there to just not press a button and not fall for it.
One more guess. All right.
Yes.
Oh, 2B. That button is so good.
Gave Shaly just a little bit too much space. Shaly's sweating on the side there, so is Vicky.
Yeah.
Both of these players fairly emotional.
This is winner's final. No, this is winner's semi, so it is still first to two.
Shaly all smiles on the right, though. We'll see if the positive I say, let's see if the positive mentality works out for him. I think Shaly, it could go either way. It's either positive smile or I can't believe this
I can't believe I got away with this smile.
No, not I can't. More of a, I can't believe this is happening.
Grid break with the 2B. That button, I'm so glad that Uni players are wisening up to how actually disgusting that button is. Like, Kuon's buttons are on the slow side, but man, like, oh my god!
Yeah, it doesn't hold. It doesn't hold over the overhead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so right there, I've been praising Vicky's ability to kind of just, like, hold space. But right there, the one time she backs up, blown up by Shaly.
Oh my gosh. I now kind of understand why people mauled about Kuon. All right, what do we got here? Damage. No. Oh, that's a setup.
I hear our TO Boom in the background just doing his best to corral our final count for Tekken, which is 60 players, by the way.
Yeah, that is insane.
So after this Undernight,
coming up real fast.
Yeah. Highest entrant number, so it's the grand finale for Combo Breaker. I'm super excited. Shaly, also super excited, as he's going to make his way to loser semis versus AzureHalcyon. So that match is happening right now. Shaly, sit back down because you're about to play.
That's right, yeah, and a startling upset. I forgot that he was on the I forgot that they both were on the loser side just now. It was very interesting. Yeah, I don't want to call it an upset because partially has proven that he's got the potential and like he's done a lot of practice. But it was shocking, like we usually expect.
You know, it's an upset this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Next week it's not an upset because partially has proven himself and is going to show off again at Dylan. I think the partially that probably played against Shaly, if that partially shows up against Dylan, I'm pretty excited to see what happens.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Dylan, very aggressive play. Oh.
Hi, Fedbab. Fedbab, local Orie.
Fedbab, the local uni Orie, the only Orie we've ever known. That is not on the commentary right now.
The second most popular Orie at Xanadu games.
Man, when are you dropping Orie? When are you dropping Orie? Are you picking up Nanase yet? What about Yuzu? All right, I'll talk to you in a week.
All right. Okay, on the stream next. Yeah, winners finals. Wazdy's Dylan. Hey, you're a Wazdy, aren't you? Yeah. Do you wear the Wazdy tag when you play?
I actually do not. It's just a choice thing.
Okay, so Wazdy's Fedbab here to support Wazdy Dylan, and that's going to be against Partially, who also has a tag, but it's in kanji, so I can't read it.
Yo, I got.
I'm going to assume it's I'm better than Funk at Undernight, Partially.
It's great that I can't actually read the kanji because I.
Yeah, that's the value part. So production comes in. It's like, you know, we don't have the font for kanji. So we'll just go into Paint. We'll just scribble it in, right?
That's what they type it in on stream. They're just going to the sponsor being BTF.
Exclamation mark bracket if you want to see it yourself. But
oh man, that was fun. Yeah, no, this was a lot. People coming out to play Uni. Yeah, it looks like we got a really heavy day for in preparation of Combo Breaker and probably Evo Beyond.
Yeah, I'll say it one more time. Again, this is the pre-Combo Breaker monthly. A lot of people are playing their locals across the nation, just preparing for that amazing tournament in Chicago. I'm excited for Undernight and the other 9 games I entered.
Is one of them Mugen?
No.
I'm very sorry.
But 2 of them are mystery.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll forgive you for that.
I don't need a random character. I mean a random game. I got 9th at Frosty at mystery.
Good.
The fantasy for mystery games at any Midwestern tournament is that you get the sports game against a total nerd who has no idea what a football is. And that happened as they set down a Commodore in front of me and booted up the original Madden. And I played the most, like, anime dude I've ever seen. Sits down, all of the waifu pins, just the Japanese jacket, and they put down Madden on the screen. And I'm like, this dude doesn't even know what a first down is. Let's go win. And I, like, won 52-0 or something.
Beautiful.
Dude had a bracket to go to. He's like, can you just win? I'm like, we got a 15-minute period, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Mystery tournaments are like some of the most exhausting brackets to go through, having to run through multiple games. It's very exciting.
If you ever have a chance to go to a Midwestern tournament, you know you're going to go, sign up for Combo Breaker day one. If you know you're going to go, right? Because Mystery Tournament always fills up day one.
Yeah.
I always do my best to get a slot. I always decide I'm going to Combo Breaker day one just to get into Mystery.
For sure.
But it's a fun time. All right.
Partially and partiality. My boy Partiality, let's go. Versus Dylan.
Boom's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
DYLanXLusoren.
God, that's a ginormous Tekken bracket.
Yeah,
I don't.
50
there are like
oh
there are like 2.5 tables over there that has Tekken. And I wish that I had like a PTZ camera that I could just turn around and show you. I don't know. Maybe if the overhead camera is set up, you can maybe see it at the top left of the camera.
For some context.
So,
there you go.
So you see that giant crowd of people at the top left of the screen? It goes back farther, and there's just 60 Tekken players huddled around those two tables.
There's about 150 feet from where we're sitting to where the Tekken bracket. About 100 feet from where we're sitting to where the Tekken bracket is, and about 25, 30 feet of it is just filled to the brim with a crowd of people, and you can see like the edge of it on that camera.
And then the Strive players in the 2 rows in front of you.
Yeah,
but, hey, if you want to see it for yourself, come on over to Xanadu Games at Laurel Park. Every Thursday we play FGC. One Saturday a month we have our monthly. This is Bread and Butter. So what you're watching now, Bread and Butter 49 here at Laurel Park, Maryland.
Follow our TikTok.
Follow our TikTok.
TikTok.com/VGBootCamp.
Follow our Twitter at Xanadu Games.
So we got, the Dylan. So yeah, Hyde versus, I almost said Eltnum.
Hey, while you're at it, after you're done following us on Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok, use the hashtag XanaduFGC, which I'm pretty sure has never been used.
Is that ever used?
I have no clue. That's a great question.
I've never actually seen that. Usually they ask people when they place. All right, let's see what we got here. This is going to be a fun setup. Winners finals, first 2-3 between Partially and Dylan. Wow, round start gunshot. Instead, Dylan goes for the assault, doesn't convert though. Gonna get a conversion this time though. There we go. All right, first starting off with the reversal. Dylan with his patience, gonna keep blocking for a little bit. Partially a very big fan of using the charged overheads to try and force their way in. Didn't work this time.
I don't think that's going to work against Dylan.
No,
because
not at all.
Dylan is like the Iato quick draw player of Undernight, right? It's actually not Yuzu, believe it or not. It's Dylan playing Hyde. If you enter a 5-foot radius, he automatically Ultra Instinct slashes you. So Partially's not going to get in that way. That said, outside of that 5 feet, at 7 feet just now, Partially just smoked Dylan
DP?
on that trade. Yep. Can't finish, but cross up. Yep. How do you deal with cross up?
I pray. Either I don't react to it or I pray.
I pray that I DP on the right side because I'm not going to block it.
Oh, well, I mean, if I'm Kuon, I can flash kick.
Yep.
Yeah, I can flash kick. So, like,
you can. Yeah, you're privileged.
I'm not worried as much.
But then he knows that. But he knows that, right?
Yeah, true. So it's like,
Now that said, the exchange we just saw Partially with Eltnum does have a wide enough DP where you can get away with it even if you quote-unquote miss it.
That is interesting,
yeah. I mean, it's just...
Oh, wow. Just tries to steal back his turn. Not going to work out. There we go. That's death. Going to hurt real bad. There we go.
All right. This is best of 5. Partially has 2 more games to figure this out. Partially talking to him. I wonder what Partially's saying right now. This character needs to be deleted. We need
Please nerf this character. Take the sword out of his hands.
We need Jomboy Media. We need the baseball guy, Jomboy Media, to come in and lip read for us.
Yo, no, he wants Hyde's sword to be taken away and given to Kuon instead. Dive kick.
That's not gonna work.
Deep chip DP.
And I think that Partially has more room to adjust to the gapless pressure or the gapped pressure DP. But you don't have many more opportunities to figure it out.
Oh, Dylan, the cycle like going back and forth for a brief moment there. Dylan's going to take it, chain shift,
That was
punish.
a really smart gunshot up until the moment chain shift was a factor.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a legitimately great decision.
Oh wow, the delayed pogo! That's amazing.
Read the grab correctly. I'll say it again. This is the 3rd time I've said this on broadcast tonight. If you whiff an Undernight, you get rewarded for it half the time. You don't just get rewarded for it, you win with it.
Oh
Whiff grab in front, I'll throw out 2C and just murder you.
Pulse going into it, yeah, gonna go corner to corner. Hyde actually having corner to corner combos here, yep. Oh, rolling in.
Oh, but the backdash!
Oh, no, they backdashed. Oh, boy.
Okay, okay. We're moving to game 3. What does Partially do to kind of get his footing against Dylan here?
I'm not saying that that he's playing to... Okay, Vorpal. Oh, this command grab. I'm not saying that... I'm not saying that... Okay. All right, finally I can talk. All right, so I'm not saying that Partially's playing too impatiently, but they are getting tripped. Yeah, they're getting tripped up by like attempted. They're getting baited with throw techs, and they're mashing too early.
All of the worst exchanges have come from Dylan taking back his turn.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Also maintaining the cycle because there were multiple instances where Dylan was stealing back his turn with the help of chain shift. Yeah, you can see Partially's playing way more defensive. Oh,
that was actually a decent run forward by Partially. Like, he's going to lose a third of his bar, sure, but at least you're not going to lose the next third of it to the corner. I lied. He's going to get taken to the corner right now. I think he was going to lose it
regardless.
Yeah, it's corner.
The DP. No, that's another thing.
Inch.
You gotta stop with the DPs. He did it.
No, it's still. I mean, yes, correct.
Yeah,
he is stopping with the DP, but like against
Round Start Assault,
90% of the time that works because Dylan is 1 inch further and clips the hitbox, right? Because Partially's trying to read the hitbox coming out.
Nice delayed veil off. Looking for a button. Woo, good blocking. All right, nice.
Yes,
yeah, there
correct.
you go. That was a good time. All right, this is their chance.
And Partially's gonna want to charge at some point here to get the grid cycle, but drops the end of it. No! Roll forward. More reactable at CS, of course. Okay, Partially has the Vorpal cycle, but gets dashed in on. Dylan is not going to finish this before grid runs out, so Partially's gonna have an opportunity here.
A little spooky. All right, Dylan's just taking a moment. Good. All right, get thrown.
Okay.
TP. Oh, the meaty! Oh, no!
That was Dylan's error. That was Partially's error.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Explosion. Yeah.
Full screen beam.
You toss it out. You guess. Does it hit? It hit. Does it not hit? Oh, well. Do they press a button? I blow you up, right? It's like the most annoying option select that has an eternity to react to, especially when you do it in reaction to their chain shift. Yeah. Right?
And dealing with like trying to go in with Hyde and his very strong projectiles, the full screen instant beam, very strong. Just not always looking out for that. Probably faster than Eltnum's gunshot even. I wish Kuon had something like that.
All right, so this is going to send us back on stream for AzureHalcyon, who's over there right in front of our view, trying with Nightshade.
Shaly.
And Shaly. That's exciting. I don't think I've ever seen them play.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, Halcyon, very careful, very slow, very defensive-oriented player. Then Shaly's the very tricky mix-up player. So we're gonna see if like his fundamentals can hold him up against Kuon's mix-ups and Shaly's knowledge
and here's how I interpret it. Right, so Shaly, or no, so AzureHalcyon has a very foundational set of play, right? He makes you have to figure out how to beat this extremely solid fundamental play. So your opponent has to figure out how to beat that in order to beat AzureHalcyon.
Right.
So how many tools does your character have? How willing are you able to do different tools? Shaly has the Swiss Army knife of tool sets with his Kuon to actually like figure out how to beat AzureHalcyon.
I actually
what's going to help AzureHalcyon here. Well, it'll help one over the other, right? This is a best of 3. So how fast can you adapt? No, it's the best of 3. It's loser semis, right?
No, I thought you said first of 3.
It's best of 3.
I actually talked to Shaly earlier. He actually told me like he actually does not like this matchup. He thinks it's very stinky.
Well, he plays a lot of Gordeaus.
It's true.
There's a lot of Gordeaus in our region. There is Subject. There is AzureHalcyon, who has not played against Shaly, for what it's worth. So AzureHalcyon plays a slightly different Gordeau than I see from a lot of players.
Yeah.
But we have StarX_, of course, one of the top Undernight players regionally, and probably at this point, I would say nationally recognized and French bred.
Yeah, I would say so too. It's gonna be interesting.
It's not even a debate. Star is very nationally recognized in Undernight and Melty Blood and a lot of stuff. And in this region. So Shaly has played Star. Shaly has not played AzureHalcyon. AzureHalcyon comes into Undernight with a much different background, much different play style, much different willingness to play system mechanics. I think AzureHalcyon's here to press. He has good buttons. There's a huge system around them, but he's going to press the best buttons at the best times and not like over focus on not over-focus on other things.
He focuses on his very strong tools. Halcyon will, he definitely wants Grid Cycle first because of the benefits he gets, like Rusty Nail being basically full screen. It's definitely benefits for him to play the cycle and then go back to being defensive and just looking for an opening. With Kuon, like, his game plan requires Kuon to not jump, or his Kuon's game plan means like he really shouldn't be jumping the way he is, but he just got something.
Yeah, I mean, AzureHalcyon kind of extended his hurt box there right into lightning column.
Flash kick.
We've talked all night long about characters who have problems dealing with Kuon's diagonal floats. Gordeau, the character does not have to worry about that as much. You're still going to get clipped by 6C. Whether you're floating in there or not, it's just a matter of being the left-right mix instead.
Right.
Or you just get one trade and you carry it to the screen. You don't let go of this. AzureHalcyon, yeah, you're thinking about when to do grab. That's one thing that AzureHalcyon is super known for.
Ooh, tried to go for the reversals. Super grab. Didn't work out. He was already
hard
in
to
there.
find a time out of that.
Ooh.
With no resources, too. AzureHalcyon very good at doing the wake-up grab, but hard to do.
Ooh, that's some big damage. Off a straight hit. Oh, flies up, goes for the low. That's kind of dirty.
Yeah, he takes his time, too, is the worst part, right? He stays in the air, like making you think. He goes so high in the air, it makes you think you're watching out for a delayed overhead, but instead he's at the top of the screen and immediately teleports down. Okay, AzureHalcyon needs to hold. Okay, I was going to say needs to hold mid-screen position. Unfortunately, gets caught. It's not going to get Vorpal here. Shaly should be able to end it right there.
Yeah, definitely.
And that is an early game one from Shaly AzureHalcyon. That is a rough one. All right. Now we're talking about adaptation versus fundamental play. AzureHalcyon is the one who has to be forced to adapt now. He has to figure out how exactly he's going to handle Shaly's Kuon.
We got the dash B going in. Very degenerate button. All right, big damage. What's the mix? Just go down low, fly again.
It's so long till the grid meter resets. But AzureHalcyon needs it to get out. Does manage to get out, just like Raw with a little bit of patience.
Good opportunity. What are we doing here?
AzureHalcyon, don't lose it.
Flash kick.
One thing I want to mention is that Shaly has been playing mid-range very well. Has been playing within Gordeau's range, except right there, proves me wrong.
Ooh, the pickup!
I was going to say, what's been nice about Shaly's play against AzureHalcyon up until that exchange was that Shaly was staying inside scythe range and then just being faster in range, right?
Yeah, you got to look for the faster buttons that Kuon has over Gordeau to match it when you're in that range.
Okay,
Flash kick.
Oh,
again. No. Dash B is such a good button. Oh, man, this is a little bad. This isn't guess for game yet.
It's getting there, though.
No, why'd you do that?
Okay, no, it doesn't matter. It gets out. Oh, but no, that's like your slowest button. He's right on top of you. Okay, AzureHalcyon's going to escape this combo with grid.
That's oh my gosh, that drop was tragic.
He has to win with this. He has the meter to do so, but doesn't spend it correctly.
Oh, beam.
See, AzureHalcyon knows that the moment he does succeed, he's going to get punished. Oh, good overhead. It's just keeping him down. That's the goal.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, the random drop slide. Yo, let's go.
Finds the gap. And Shaly, guys, I think that's it. That's lose semis. First to 3. First to 2. Yeah, that's it, guys. Sorry. Wow, if both players kind of expected that to be a first to 3, I feel bad for AzureHalcyon there, but wow.
Good try, good try. That was good.
Wait, did I just sit back down? I can't tell.
Let's go.
No, I think Shaly sat back down because he's going to stay on the screen for
Yeah, we got it. Oh, no, yeah, he has to because he's got to fight partially again. Let's see if he can make that run back.
Whew.
So that's Kuon and Eltnum.
And again, I think one of the storylines about this tournament that we haven't seen so far is that partially beat Shaly in the opening winners round.
Yeah, he's looking to be the underdog for this entire tournament.
I don't know what partially channeled to beat Shaly the first time, but now's the time to show it off again.
What did he sacrifice to the gods to get this ultimate power of Eltnum? There we go. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. This is best of 5, so whoever wins here is going to move on to fight Dylan in grand finals. So 3 people, 2 people in this particular match very much deserving to have that spot. But it's gonna, wow! Okay, just dropping with the falling JB just to catch it. Yeah, the real question is, how does Shaly want to change his game plan to be partially again? Oh my god, floats to the grid break. Damage, Gosh, that's big damage. Yep, catches the reversal.
If Partially can figure this out, this would be an amazing motivating win for him.
Yeah.
If you can, like, getting to win once is a fluke, right? Getting it twice, you're better.
Yeah, for sure. There's no excuse at that point. It's interesting. Shaly's capitalizing on the fact that Partially actually has, unfortunately misconfirmed. Partially actually has a very easy panic button.
That was a cool roll. Didn't work out, but that was a very cool roll.
Woo! 38, almost 38. Oh wow, wow! Immediate super cancel off the light. Very good. All right, what are we gonna do here? Yep, assault into the kick. Flash kick.
Yeah, just a bit of like kind of off stagger pressure to try and like find something in the gap, but
another flash kick.
You know, flash kick beats all. Ooh, good air shield. That's going to open you up for a 200-meter punish, hopefully. Okay, Partially
to save the meter.
No, save the meter now to get the kill.
Gonna get thrown instead, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. I guess like the idea is, what are you watching for? Are you watching for flash kick? Are you watching for air overhead? Shaly said, I don't want to deal with the majority of your options, so I'll flash kick to not worry about it.
I'm loving Shaly's game plan of jumping really high into the air with assault and then flying up to stay way out of most characters' reach. Like even characters like big buttons like Gordeau and Eltnum's large gunshot attack. Splash kick? Yep. All right. Oh, no. Doesn't get a conversion off that, but we're going to get some cheap damage from the corner. Oh, wow. It just does double pin. That was death. Oh, that was a weird interaction. Yep, using pin to make it fairly safe. Throw. Shaly's building up for that shimmy.
I think Shaly might have figured out Partially here.
Round start reversal that had to
have been a misinput. It had to have been 6-2. Or 2-3-6
yeah,
and came out 6.
Yeah, cannon, yeah, or whatever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Unfortunate.
Oh no, the panic! Oh, panic reversal. Shaly might have his number this time around.
So, you know, you're a college basketball fan. You enjoy watching March Madness. You enjoy watching the 16th seed play against the first seed, and it's even at halftime. But that's what shows if you're a pro or not, right? Your ability to make things happen in the second half. And that's what Shaly's doing here to Partially. Just kind of having the endurance to play these sets, to wait out, to adapt, to say what went wrong the first time, and just giving us a completely different result in the second half.
Blocking, good patience. Yeah, not doing anything. Shaly's got very good patience. Gonna flash kick. Oh my gosh. Random, gonna get a clip into the cannon. Gonna get a conversion. This isn't gonna be death, but it is gonna be darn well close. Oh no! Tries to press a button! He's gonna get hit with flash kick. Ugh.
Terrible feeling to die with CS.
Yeah.
Horrible active.
Shaly has been getting all the flash kicks right every time. You think at this point Partially needs to start baiting out options on offense. He's going to get that opportunity. Unfortunately, the drop is going to give Kuon the chance to go back on offense. Okay, gunshot. All right, flash kick.
And you've really nailed it, Funk, that Shaly has landed every flash kick.
Oh, man. Yeah, so, like, Partially needs to make sure. Oh, nice. A. All right, this is a chance. What are we doing here? All right, I like that. Read. There we go. That's the adaptation. Very good. Backing up, waiting for an option, and then punishing the roll. Very good.
And that was just an example of Partially, like, understanding that Shaly's got your number with flash kick. So let Shaly hang himself. Let Shaly be the one to extend.
Woo! The counter hit. Oh, the run under. Gonna convert and go straight to the corner. Nice. Just a little more patience.
What's the medium? Okay, he went for it. I kind of thought he would hold patient again. I'm waiting for that patient moment where we bait a flash kick, because that's what's going to determine this match.
Yeah, Partially has already punished Shaly for the attempt on his life, so now Shaly's like, all right, I can't really flash kick as much anymore, because now Partially's looking for it. Oh, yep. Now partially knows. He can probably just go in. Good tech on the command grab.
Oh, no!
Okay.
That is what's supposed to happen there, but...
Oh my gosh. Shaly can tend to play the zoning game.
You know, the good thing about your opponent being in Celestial is at least they have no more meter they can gain.
Oh. Oh my god, the Celestial damage is murderous.
And gets all the Celestial in at the very end there. Actually, it does stop if you win the round. So,
yep.
You eked out a 20 meter there.
Round start, 6 XP. Gonna convert, go straight to the corner. All right, do not DP. I know you want to. Please don't. Good patience. Stay blocking. Good roll. Doesn't work out. Gets thrown. Fly cancel into JA. One more guess. All right, veil off. One more chance. Partially kind of went back to his old ways. He didn't get the opportunity, but Shaly actually saving that flash kick for the very end. Very smart choice to just start playing defensively until the time was now. Very good show.
Yeah, I think that partially needed that last game. Even though you lost the set, that last game kind of proved like, okay, absolutely. I can stand up to this. I can adapt. Shaly, nothing to scoff at. Shaly is an amazing player. So partially had an amazing run this tournament and should feel proud about that.
100%. No, yeah, very strong run. I don't know what you are eating, man, but can I have some?
Keep it up, yeah. All right. That's going to give us our grand finals coming up next. It's going to be Dylan versus Shaly. Kind of a common grand finals here.
Again, gonna be a really fun, exciting game. Watching Dylan loving to go for the baits, the shimmies, the pogo, looking for tech grabs, and then again the Shaly's constant.
And then Shaly just jumping up and holding JC.
Or JC, flash kick, random flash kick.
I like Kuon versus Hyde.
I'm not looking at. Hold up, not to cut you off. Who threw $1 on Dylan in the match? No way. Oh, please, someone. Does that mean someone bet on Dylan to win grand finals?
We will not comment on any exchanging of money, their lack thereof.
Oh yeah.
I think Dylan we'll just say Dylan dropped it out of his very baggy shorts.
Dylan, can I have that $1? I need a drink. I'm very thirsty.
It's very hot here in Xanadu today.
Yeah, I blame Tekken 8. It's all Harada's fault.
We're as far away from Tekken as we could be in this venue.
It's still like a giant miasma of warmth.
All right.
Let's
talk about Hyde Kuon for a second. I think that Hyde does not get to... Hyde has a very solid game plan against most of the cast. That game plan falls apart just a little bit against Kuon.
I'm in agreement.
You can choose to just not interact with fireballs at times where other characters cannot.
Yeah, agreed. Hyde is a really solid game. Very reliable character that works well in almost any matchup. Kuon is like probably the one character that might actually have his number in the general matchup.
It at least makes you, not to talk about like who's better and who's worse what the matchups for it is, because both characters are very even, but Kuon forces you to play differently. That's the most important part. So if you're a player who doesn't adapt well and plays one game plan extremely well, and I'm not saying Dylan is that, I think Dylan is fantastic at adapting, but that's where Kuon starts to fall apart in this matchup. See right there, 2-2. We don't see that. We haven't seen that yet from our matchup, but Dylan knows to do it against Kuon. Just force interaction without fireball.
Yeah. All right, flash kick. First flash kick. Let's see what we got here. Oh, nice! Calling out the anti-air with the slide. Very cool. All right, what do we got? Damage invalid combo. That is a fake fraudulent combo. Still going to do 1,000,000 damage. Oh my gosh. All right, text the throw. Very good. Throws back again. All right, Needle. That's going to be a first game going over to Shaly. Shaly's going to win 2 first to 3 sets in order to get to win over Dylan.
And I think if you're following along and you're looking at the players and not the characters, the adaptation you're going to see is, compared to earlier in the tournament, Dylan's not going to throw as many fireballs, right? And he has to figure out what the game plan is when you don't have fireballs. He figured it out for a round there. Great 2-2 C pressure. But
oh my gosh.
You know, you might need a little more You're going to have to find those moments where you can do full screen pressure.
I'm loving Shaly's conditioning of the button cancel into JA. You saw earlier where he would cancel, empty fell, and then went into 2B to catch them. Yeah,
we're talking about when to throw Fireball. That was not the right time to throw Fireball against any other character. These pokes work because Orbital is not like... Orbiter is not necessarily a Fireball tool at all times. Oftentimes just a poke tool, right?
Right.
Especially in a game like this where you can convert it so easily, but like...
Very good air-to-air, J6C, just blasting them back and giving them another chance to go in. What are we doing? Flash kick? Yep, jumping up. Yeah, Dylan looking for a throw tech. Oh, yep, 236C.
And that was good recognition to beat out the lightning rod.
Oh.
That was great spacing.
Shimmy.
That was a good shimmy. Shaly, very respectable.
Flash kick. Run up throw.
That's a lot of meter. Shaly can close this with just one more exchange.
Shaly just playing a little on the defensive side.
Oh,
he's a round out, so if he loses, it's no big deal.
This is not a good board state for Dylan.
Oh, Dylan's got a Celestial.
I do not.
Oh my God! There it is.
No, it's not. Okay.
No!
Convert this into full damage.
Dylan getting a chance, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat there. Wow.
Yeah, I think Shaly should have known that he couldn't have killed there, but like was praying and hoping that he somehow would find it. But you know, the OTG there does not exist, right?
He could have canceled into BDP and it would have killed, but he accidentally walked forward. I think there was a misinput on his end that caused him to drop it. There we go. All right, set up the heavy ring.
Good flow down.
Woo! Block it. Cross up. Ooh.
One of the best parts about Kuon versus Hyde is Kuon can just choose to stop Hyde's momentum.
Oh, the Vorpal, this is going to hurt. Oh, doesn't do too much off that.
Hyde running at you, just throw Lightning Rod.
Imagine getting a 50-50 mix-up off of Hyde just running at you. Ooh, very defensive, very respectful playing against each other. Plus frames. Attacks the throw. All right, tries to run up, gets flash kicked. Oh boy. Blocking the high-lows this time, very good. Now we got Celestial. Any solid hit from Dylan is going to really hurt. Ah! Okay, the trade did not work. Ah! Oh my God! Okay. Oh, missed out on the throw tag. Yeah, he's aware. Yeah.
All smiles. All smiles here, bread and butter.
Shaly's like, I can't believe that. That's the I can't believe this is happening smile from Shaly. Yeah, punishes the round start 6-6B. This is it. Shaly either resets here or Dylan gets a game. Rebeat.
Here's always the fun question. How many reverse sweeps can you do in one set? If you're Dylan and you reverse sweep Shaly here, only to be forced to do it a second time, do you have the stamina and endurance to handle top Undernight player Shaly? Not just once, but twice, right?
Yeah, so that's like, what, 8 matches total?
If Dylan is going to win this tournament, he needs to win the next 5-6 rounds. Because I would not feel confident.
Oh my God, delay flashback. I hate Shaly so much. Shaly, you are such a fraud. I love you. Thank you. Chain shift DP. I suddenly want Kuon to lose, and I can't tell you why. All right. Nice. All right, yeah, we're going to get a kit round off that. Yeah, like, so, like, if you go to the very end and it resets, so that's a total of 8,
no, it's 6 games.
9 matches. Well, yeah,
you have to win. Well, yeah. If you have to reverse twice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you're right. Yeah. So
it's
6
just
matches.
Exhausting playing against top players in general.
So painful.
Stamina's a real thing. We saw that earlier in a lot of sets. Your mental ability to endure. What's your bag of tricks, right? Like, eventually your opponent at such a high level is going to figure you out, right?
Yep. What are we guessing? Is that a setup? No. Just chain shifting to make it safe to look for something. Throw in the roll.
By definition, that was still kind of a setup.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
He quick gets up, he gets hit by the overhead, he delays, and you whiff, and you've got chain shift prepared, so that was super smart. I think Dylan did not do that on accident.
No. Oh, wow, again. The meaty dashing B. Dylan's going to go keep blocking. Very smart. Again, Dylan has to win these next 2 games or it's over. In fact, he's probably going to be losing this round now because he definitely wants to spend meter here to end it. There it is. All right. Shaly on tournament, or not, my bad, reset point. All right, just going for the grid war. Oh, all right, yeah, doesn't get a conversion off of that. Oh, I see the attempt, trying to catch him on the way down, but he was flying in the air, so it wasn't gonna work. Oh, all right, jump pogo. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. Dylan suddenly stealing the grid cycle. He's gonna have it. Oh, conversion, wow, very good. Drop the combo, very bad. Oh, the lightning. Close, so close. Roa laser coming back in full force.
Yeah, Shaly's going to get grid off of this. He's going to have a lot of meter to work with. One quick exchange, very easy to confirm it with CS if he so chooses to use it, which he does not. And he, Shaly, our Kuon player and star here at Xanadu,
my new best friend,
does reset the bracket and walks off. He's like, I won the whole tournament. I'm going to go walk away now.
Oh, Shaly's going to come back and give me Kuon tips? I'm fine with this.
Just kidding. He knows it's a reset. Here we go.
Darn.
All right, Dylan, what's going to be the game plan to take this set?
Shaly just now walked up on stage and told us how to beat Hyde. You just didn't see it. There we go. All right. As far as adaptation goes, honestly, Dylan's playing very well. It might just be a lack of matchup knowledge. He said earlier that he actually doesn't really know the matchup super well, so he might not be all that familiar with Kuon's bag of tricks.
Well, the good news is you're coming from Winterside, so you have a lot of time to figure it out in the course of a set.
Yep.
I do think, yep, that's a start, right? Once you're in, it's not as if Kuon has very non-transparent defensive options. He has flash kick, and he can float away. And you can deal with both of those very easily as Hyde. You just have to get the neutral to start with, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, ooh,
good
see
bait,
right
good
there.
bait.
He's trying to bait out flash kick. Accidentally, instead of flash kick, he baits out throw, which is hard to punish, but it's the right idea.
There we go. All right. Oh, another grid break. He's not looking for it. Has to fuzzy block that stuff.
But I mean, you're like, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? Because like, if you don't shield, you just get like low poked into high float like that, right? He's just trying to give himself a moment to breathe, but you're not respecting the instant overhead capabilities of
Yeah,
Shaly.
it's very tough. When Kuon starts doing fly cancels on block, you have to start blocking high at that point. Then he'll to force him to start dropping and going for the lows. Yeah, like that just now, flying back, going for the JB. Woo! Good reactions. All right, good, good, good. Getting out of button during the chain shift. Gonna get a good punish, sending them to the corner. Ooh, the drop. Oh, the steam is running low.
And see, that's what I mean, right? Like, Kuon can choose not to interact with Hyde orbiters, like, in a way that most character casts cannot, right?
Woo, that's it.
I don't blame Dylan for trying to, right? Dylan has not represented Super Orbiter the whole set. And just, like, threw it out there. Maybe it will work this time. Maybe he teleports on top of me the moment I play it out, but Shaly's good at Undernight, man.
Shaly has played this game for so long.
Against top players, too, because
Yeah.
he is one. He's, like, just constantly playing against the best players of Undernight. Not to say Dylan's not great, but Shaly is just forged by fire.
Oh. Oh, that was a punish opportunity. Nice. Forcing him into the corner.
Kick or throw? Nope.
Doesn't matter. 2B the God button.
2B. That's 2B?
2B?
That's
the
not 2C?
Huh? No, that's 2B.
What?
No, 2C is the big anti-air.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And 2C's not even now that great. It's great if you're looking for assault.
That's what I thought it was 2C.
No, I know. That's 2B. It's like a A-frame startup. Oh, wow. Okay, messes up the throw attempt. No! Oh, good, 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 good. Change it to make it safe. Oh, okay. That's dead. Goodbye. No, the drop! All right, and the throw will kill there. Yeah, no, 2B is definitely the an amazing button for Kuon. Oh! There you go. This is out on, again, the conversions. There's a lot of drops coming from Dylan's side. He's not capitalizing with his full Hyde damage. Ooh, Oh, this is dangerous. Dylan might be running on fumes at this point. Oh, the overhead off the air teleport. Oh, misses the throw. Dylan doesn't get a chance. Stuck on defense. Oh!
Good for Shaly. Yeah, just covering himself all the time. It's just like, what button can't Kuon use to just stuff a run-up throw? And Dylan wants it so bad, right?
I was going to say, if you want a real answer, I'll tell you. See, that was the 2C. That's 2C. See, it's not that good.
2A, 2B, 2C, all of them would have lost to the jump over, but, like, you still got to punish it. All right, this is a tournament point for Shaly. One more win, and he will be taking Bread and Butter 49.
There we go. Woo. All right, run up throw. DPing. Oh, yep. All right, what are we doing? Jump over into Pogo. Ooh, just goes to the DP to look for something, I guess. That might not have been intentional.
Shaly can't kill with this exchange, but is going to Vorpal at some point over
about
here.
That.
Oh,
he almost did if he had chain shifted. If he used chain shift, it would have been fine.
I get not worrying. How about that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Totally understandable. Flash kick? Nope. There it is.
Punish it. Okay, so how much do you spend for this, right?
No matter what, it's not going to kill.
It's a 2-exchange game, right? So the meter's worth it because you're only one more exchange away because you have grid. So you get one more guess right.
Woo! Empty assault. Throw. There it is. That's going to be the round.
Oh, had to spend.
Oh, my gosh.
Woo! Okay.
Signs of life coming from Dylan's end. So tense right now.
He's a round up. He has a little bit of room to breathe. That would be all Dylan needs.
Bro. Stagger pressure off of 5A into throw from Kuon, dashing A. All right. Woo! Blocks the instant overhead that time. Very good. God, very good Vorpal management. Kuon uses a lot of his best flight moves to by spending Vorpal, but Shaly's doing an amazing job of holding on to the lead in cycle despite spending all of his force functions.
All right, Shaly's back on tournament round and opens it by teleporting into an order.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Forces his way in, tries to throw, doesn't work. Oh!
You know what? No grid. You know what? No grid bait. Partial victories.
Greatest for scrubs! Oh boy, oh boy. Oh man, 2 more guesses. What do we got here? Oh, the double overhead. Oh, misses the DP, not gonna get a conversion. Oh, the Pogo, what are we doing? Oh god, this is so crazy.
Dylan needs to survive for another half bar of grid.
Oh no.
Throws not.
What are we doing
here? You're dead in one throw, but you're dead in a lot of things.
Okay.
Oh, extends it out. Okay.
Shaly gonna flash kick for the tournament.
Okay.
Would you flash kick to win grand finals? No, you wouldn't. Oh,
yes, you would. All right.
Yes, he would.
Shaly takes Bread and Butter 49 off a flash kick.
Amazing.
It wasn't exactly when we thought it would be, but it is inevitable.
That's why we're up here and not up at the grand final setup.
Shaly, congratulations. Coming from loser's side bracket.
Very good.
From round 1, by the way. Shaly had to fight, had to play the max amount of matches.
Yeah.
To win literally the max amount of matches.
Yeah, going up against partially and getting an early loss there, but tearing through the loser's bracket, Vicky to partially again to Halcyon, and then Dylan himself. Very, very good showing from Shaly.
Whew. Great showing from everybody, of course. Shaly, of course, congrats on first place. Second place to Dylan. Third place to partially. Amazing gameplay from everyone here.
Fantastic.
At Xanadu Games. Again, you're watching Bread and Butter 49. This is the DMV's premiere fighting game monthly. So we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
We've got a lot more tournaments to go. I'm just looking out at the venue. We still have that ginormous crowd over there playing Tekken. Boom's been yelling at them.
Awesome.
Boom's been yelling at them for the past hour. It's been awesome.
Boom.
Thank you, Boom. Thank you to all of our TOs. J-Rock as well.
Thank you, J-Rock.
Thank you
Seriously.
to everyone who's
been
a part of making this production happen. It's Guilty Gear is filling up too. These brackets are all happening a little bit. Tekken is coming up next. I think we're going to take a short break as we get that set up to bring to you. But thank you everyone for watching us here at VGBootCamp 2. We'll be right back.
See you soon.
my screen. Azar, where you at? Azar, where you at? Raise your hand for me. Azar, where you at? I just saw you. Raise your hand for me.